Okay, this is our new Astrabed that just arrived today from the other side of town in Tampa, Florida. We're over in the St. Petersburg, Clearwater area. So this box traveled across from one side of town to the other, and you can see it took quite a beating in that short distance. I have no idea if Astrabed normally wraps their stuff better than this when it goes farther, but so far
we're not impressed.
We're not impressed with the packaging. However, we have not yet opened the container, so hopefully everything is undamaged on the inside. And we ordered the 8-inch Queen in the Serenity brand or model of mattress. So we're going to open it up and see what it looks like. We've opened up the top. You can see that it's wrapped in a very heavy plastic wrap. It appears that the mattress cover is already installed, but I can't tell for sure until we get it out of the box. But so far, no obvious damage. All right, so we have the bed out of the box, and again, it's just wrapped up like a big sausage. So far, we have not seen any damage. We did have this inside that says that it's been compressed and reduced for shipping purposes, and that it may take 24 to 48 hours to fully decompress, but we may choose to use the mattress in 1 hour without fear of damaging the mattress. So now we will begin unzipping it and see exactly what happens. I think we may move it onto the bed first, so that when it does all that expansion and such, it'll already be in its place of residence before that. Okay, so by careful maneuvering and the strength of my lovely wife there, we have gotten the big sausage up onto the bed, centered up as best we can, and we've got the wrap. You can see it has the edge of the zipper, which is I believe the cover that goes around the mattress itself. I believe they've got the cover on the mattress and on the layer of the base mattress, and the layer of comfort material is all wrapped up and ready to go. So I'm hoping that when we break the seal on this and it begins its expansion, it's going to expand itself into a fully functional, ready to go bed. So what we're going to do is, actually, the more I'm looking at this, I think we need to move this whole sausage over to this edge, because when this unfurls, that's going to be on one end by the head of the bed, and then the rest is going to unroll to the foot of the bed. So that's our plan, and then we'll let you see what it looks like. Okay, so just going to make a small...
You want your face?
Puncture. No, dear, don't need to pollute the world with my face. Small puncture, and then I'm just going to really carefully try to work along the edge right where there's an air gap where the material is folded, so hopefully I'm not going to puncture anything while I'm doing this, and I can feel the material trying to expand as we do this. So again, being very careful all the way down, and staying on that gap along there. And my camera lady over here is going to... Now I'm going to take a little more off this side. Again, along this back side there's an air gap as well. Okay, so we have this material here. This, in fact, this heavy one may be the heavy outer And once we unfold it, we're going to have to do this again with this thinner plastic that appears to cover the mattress itself. So, all right. You need to pull that out of the way. Yeah, like that. Again, we're trying to be as careful as possible because thinking worst case, we don't want to damage anything in case we have to send it back. They won't take it if it's been damaged. Okay, good enough? Okay, well, we flopped it back, and you can hear the sound of air being drawn into the material. Coming from the back side here. I don't know whether they put a hole in there for that purpose or we just happened to nick it, but yeah. Okay, so it does come fully covered, and it comes covered in a heavy plastic, the bag, and then there's a secondary plastic layer around it that we will need to remove to fully expose the mattress itself. But it's already turning into a mattress looking thing. Okay, so what we've done is we folded the mattress back on itself. We removed the big heavy bag that it was wrapped in out from underneath, and we've split the second bag, the thinner bag, and then we will pull it down as we fold the mattress back down, and then we can pull it off going the other direction after we lay this back down. So here we are with the actual material, with the bed cover. It's already installed.
Boy, does it stink.
And my wife says it smells. I don't really smell anything, but I'm hoping that she's not going to. It appears to also have some sort of a talcum powder kind of stuff on it as well. That's on the bag itself. So anyway, we'll continue the unpacking and show you the final product. So here's the final product in place. I agree with my wife. There is a smell to it. I'm not quite sure what the smell is or what's causing it, but there is definitely a bit of a smell to it. This is the pure organic cotton, with the I guess wool, organic wool woven in there. That's supposed to be, or is, the fire retardant material for these mattresses. The zipper, runs along the entire edge, apparently, so you can take it off if you need to wash it. And again, since it's only been out of its packaging for maybe 15 minutes, this is not the fully inflated version of what you will wind up with, but I don't ever remember anybody putting out a video like this on the unpacking and receipt of an Astrabed, full organic latexy kind of bed. So that's why I'm doing this. Thought it might help some other folks that are trying to make a decision. And who knows, if I get around to it, if I'm not sleeping so well that I feel the need, I'll do an update after we've had it for a while and let you all know what it's been like so far. Okay? Today is the 13th of July. It's been almost 1 month since we received our Astrabed Serenity mattress. So far, very happy with it. We ordered it with the medium firmness layer, and I found that to be a little softer than I needed. My wife was fine with it. So because it was, we've got it installed on a short traditional foundation, which I felt might be adding to the softness factor, I went ahead and installed a piece of plywood underneath. It's a basic 1/2-inch plywood, which, but only on my half of the bed, which gave me the firmness I was looking for, allows my wife to keep the comfort level that she has, and we are both very happy with it. It did take a little time to get used to the feel of this bed, but once our bodies made the adjustment, it's a very nice sleep, and we're enjoying it very much. So there you go. 1 month after the fact, we're very happy, and I think we'll be keeping ours for the duration. Hope you have this similar success. Today marks the approximate 1-year anniversary of our purchase of the Astrabed, and I wanted to finish this video with that 1-year anniversary so that you could see what this bed looks like after a year of good daily use. Overall, it has held up extremely well. We have enjoyed it. It's very comfortable, and so we can certainly recommend it as a sleeping bed. There are some very minor depressions that have but nothing that you can really feel. I think it's more the fireproof bed cover has kind of got a couple of spots where obviously our body weight lays most of the time. The only thing that I am not quite understanding is that along my wife's edge of the bed, the top has kind of bumped out for some reason, and it's not real obvious to me why it has done that, but it's only done it in this one section. I know that each of us, both of us, sit on the edge of the bed prior to putting on socks or shoes or whatever, but hers is obviously much more dramatic than on my side, which shows nothing. And of course I'm bigger and heavier than my wife, so not quite sure of why this is there, but it hasn't affected the surface. It's not as though there's a depression on her side of the bed that corresponds to that bulge. So can't tell you why it's done it. When you make the bed, you don't even notice it, so it hasn't been something we've addressed through a warranty issue or anything else. So anyway, again, we've enjoyed it. It's been a year, and we're going to be keeping this for as long as it lasts, or until we're gone, one way or the other. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it was educational, and it'll help you make your decision on whether you want to buy an Astrabed.